Hello. Anyway, so you want to see my actual house? This is my actual room. I paid $400 for it. It includes the following. I'm glad you asked. You didn't ask, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It includes a laundry, washing, and a dryer. Yes. Electricity, water, heat, and electricity, and Wi-Fi for $400. This was my room. So this room, as tiny as it is, I'm going to have to look for another room, which is going to be crazy, or another apartment actually. I have two that I really like, but they're asking me to give them my checking account number, and I like when I got this apartment, or rather this room, they just asked for my social security number. So it's kind of weird to give my social security number and my checking account. And according to other people, most rental places in Madison do it. If they don't do it, they're weird. Whatever. Anyway, that's not why you're watching this. You're watching this to see what happened at Weight Watchers. I'm glad you asked. This is the 13th week. It's Friday, although when I load this, it'll be Saturday. And didn't gain, didn't lose. I stayed exactly at 211.4. Which, when I looked at my little thing, I was going, that's kind of odd. And you know what? It's been happening a lot. Where I'll hit a plateau, don't lose weight, and then the next week when I work my ass off, then I lose some more weight. I'm going to read you off my original numbers. My original numbers were 220. I'm trying to get to 210, although now I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to 191. That's my goal. I feel when I say, oh, I really want to get to that goal, I self-sabotage myself. So now I'm like, I want to get to 191. I want to get to 191. That's my big goal. So I can slowly do that. Okay. So 220. Then I lost 1.4. Lost 0.6. Didn't gain anything. Then lost 1.2. Then lost 1.2. Didn't gain any. Lost 0.2. Then gained 2. Lost 3.4. Gained 0.2. Lost 2.6. Lost 0.2. And now I'm 0. So I still feel good because I can turn this week around. Already I'm planning on doing several things. Last week I was drinking while at my mother's house visiting, which is a big no-no. I was drinking and then eating more food than I should have, but I did exercise. It also helped that I was part of this not weight loss thing, but this workout on Fitbit. You should have me on Fitbit, by the way. And a bunch of people were part of it. And I won. And I only won because my mom was like, hey, you want to go walk? And I was like, sure, sweet. Something's in my nose. Something's in my nose. Okay. First week, or rather the first day, we walked 45 minutes, blah, blah, blah. Second time we went walking, I went because I had to go get Starbucks. And I was like, I'll walk to Starbucks. She walked with Starbucks with me. It was like, let's keep walking around. So we walked for 2 hours. 2 hours of just walking around the city of Milwaukee. That was crazy. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to go and do it again. So I went to Starbucks, walked all the way down to Starbucks, came back. That was 45 minutes of just walking, trying to walk around and everything. Then I went to the art museum, the Milwaukee Art Museum, because they had their Milwaukee After Dark. Started dancing, walking around. I parked far, so I was walking and running all the way there. It was awesome. That's how I got my 13,000 steps, I think. And then the next day, my mom helped move some of the stuff that I brought in back to my apartment, which is this place. Brought it back. I also brought back a few other things because things are happening at my mom's house. No, nothing bad. It's just she's getting a little older, so I was getting more of my stuff out, so then that way she had space and room for her stuff. And after that, we went to my aunt's house and helped her move out, and that was awesome. And that's how I got my 10,000 steps or so. So all in all, I think I did well, considering I did drink. And then when I think about this week, I started tracking again. However, the main thing that I think caught up with me is waiting till last minute to eat. And I did it today, where I woke up and I was like, I'm not hungry. I'm not going to eat anything. And then I started to feel hungry, and I purposely didn't eat anything until I was famished. I then ate an entire container of homemade green chili with chicken wings. And I had, I think it was like 2 cups of quinoa. I ate that in 2 hours. That's the only thing, that's really the only things that I've had to eat this entire day. And I could have avoided that had I eaten it. Like, I ate a little bit of it, and I'm like, I have to go. Instead of me sitting down and saying, let me finish this, let me actually eat more. I ate maybe 2, because out of the original one, I had maybe 2 or 3 spoonfuls, and then was like, I gotta go to work, because I waited. And I had coffee. That's not good. So, I need to stop that. I'm now back to tracking. I will say that today I did get some things. Almost fell. I got, if you can see it, those are 3 donuts from Greenbush Bakery, because I really like their donuts. I got a Oreo filled one, I got a raspberry, and then I got a glazed one. I only got 3. Those are the 3 that I like. Well, the glazed one I've never tried, but it looked good, and that's it. I only got 3, which is actually crazy, because if you remember, I've had 12 or 13 that I've bought, and I've eaten 4 or 5, maybe 6. I'm not saying if I ever had 6, I said maybe 6 in a sitting. So the fact that I got 3, I'm going to have 1 tonight, and then that's it, and then I'll wait till tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I mean I'll wait until 1 o'clock. Or 1300, if you're trying to figure out 1300 to eat another one and space it out. And the fact that there's so much stuff on the floor because there's no room is also why I'm looking for an apartment. Anyway, the whole reason why I was trying to talk to you guys originally is because this was Weight Watchers' message for today, or actually for this week. This was being mindful. There was a woman who had talked about how she got a book that was talking about being mindful, and how she said they were teaching you these steps of breathing in and out and focusing on your breath so you could be in the moment. My leader talked about how, if you have grandkids or you have children, you're going to be in the moment with them now, because the little kids, all they're thinking about is now. It also got me thinking about how I got this weight. And I think for me, I wasn't mindful. I mean, I'm mindful in the sense of I was thinking about, I need this today, or I should have, 5 scoops of ice cream today. But I wasn't thinking about, hey, what happens tomorrow or the day after? Are you really going to exercise? Are you going to really walk outside? If your inhaler is, if you're out of your inhaler, are you going to purposefully, call your doctor, then go up there and actually get the inhaler? Or are you going to hem and haw and just not go? That's the thing I've been thinking about, and that's also why I need to be mindful. That's always why I'm starting to plan more, especially when it comes to my food. So then that way I can plan, I know what things are, so I can set myself up for a better thing. Because last week when I was at my mom's, I had food, but then I ran out of my food. And I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that I would run out of my food. Because when you run out of your food, you're like, well, what do I eat now? I don't know what's in your food, but then you eat it and you're like, I don't know, you feel guilty. Anyway, I'll let you go because it's tonight, or rather, it's at night, and I need to get ready for bed. So, talk to you guys later. Bye.